Dear. All right, g'day guys. How you going? Sorry, we're slightly late with the start there. I just had a last-minute phone call from none other than the great Wayne the Dominator Johnston, trying to help me figure out how to bloody get this thing working on my iPhone. And some of these guys are definitely a little bit technologically challenged. But look. It's great to have this show today. It is the finale. It's been a big couple of weeks. We've had a lot of fun talking to a lot of great legends, champions, premiership stars, Norm Smith medalists, Brownlow medalists, all from the Carlton Football Club. It's been uplifting and it's just been wonderful for these guys to have all provided their support for the great Buzz. So who needs everyone's love, support and help at the moment. So that's what this is all about. And I welcome into the broadcast as well my partner in crime, my cohort, the one and only Gozfather himself, Goz Margetta. How are you today, mate? How was the build-up? Did you enjoy that?
Good build-up. You're getting better and better, mate. Better and better all the time. I like that.
Thanks, mate.
I'm doing all right, mate, on a Sunday, the last Sunday before we are released from lockdown, fingers crossed, on Thursday. But, yeah, doing well. It's been a great last couple of weeks. A heap of interest. And these are some of the jerseys behind me that are online. I can't obviously fit all of them in because there's so many.
And your big head's hiding about 3 of them, I suppose.
Get lost. There you go.
Let's have a look at those numbers, though. Let's just have a look at those numbers. We got the number 7, Wayne Johnston. We got the number 5. I'll tell you what, I would have loved if we could have got Sid Jackson as well for the number 5, but Kenny Sheldon obviously there. The number 16, Buck Daddy, Jim Buckley. Number 11, Bruce Dool. Number 37, Wayne Harms. Number 4, the Buzz himself, Sticks. Aaron Hamill as well. Aaron Hamill played in 2 numbers at Carlton, and one of them was the famous number 4. So big names there, and I'll just let you explain how this is going to work after the winning bid for the winning bidders today, and how it's going to work with the signing of the jumpers and what they can get on the jumpers themselves. So take it away, guys.
No worries. Well, all the winning bids can actually suggest to either have a standard signature by the legend, or they can have a personalised message from the legend to them. All you have to do is drop us a line on the BuzzaThon, or even on the online option, make a note of it. I think there is an option there to put a note there anyway. But get in touch with me anyway, or Johnny Allen himself, and let us know how that's going to work. Now, I need to make it really clear, and I know, John, you have. Obviously, the jumpers are coming out of Victoria, and everyone knows the state, the way the state is at the moment. So please be mindful. Allow me some time to get the jumpers signed and sent out. I'm having a devil of a time being able to get on the road to drive further than the designated, 10k radius, whatever on crap. But as of Thursday, the gates will open and we'll speed it up. Whoever wins the bid. So please be patient. We will get them out to you ASAP.
And look, it's worked out well, and we have communicated from the very beginning that due to lockdowns and everything else, the 20 auction items that we have, all of those players have committed to signing those jumpers, so it doesn't matter if they're not signed at the time of the winning bid today. And then it does give people the opportunity to ask for a personalised message with the signature if they want to go down that path. So it's all good, and unfortunately the whole COVID situation has just did throw things into a bit of chaos, but it's definitely all in hand, and those jumpers look absolutely magnificent in the background. And oh mate, I'm just thinking to myself, which one of those would I like? Which one of those would I like? I've got to tell you a little story. That number 37, Wayne Harms, he's actually the guy who made me want to be a Carlton supporter when I was not even 7 years old. I was just a couple of months shy of my 7th birthday, and as we did with the family every year, we're from Perth over here, Swan District supporters, mad Swan Districts people, but and my brother and my father, we used to watch the grand final of the VFL every year as well. It was a big deal watching the grand final live. And that was the one. Harmsy, of course, he's knocked the ball in from the boundary, and it's ended up in the hands of the great Kenny Sheldon, who's put the nail in the coffin there. And we win the 79 grand final against Collingwood. The camera pans out to the crowd, and my dad, sitting on his couch, saw a couple of Collingwood supporters crying. And I won't repeat exactly what he said and how he described those particular gentlemen, but it was a different time. It was fairly derogatory, but it sort of got me and my brother waving our fist as well, and it got us a bit G'd up. And let's face it, at the end of the day, Carlton Football Club had the coolest jumpers in the league, and they had Bruce Dool, the flying doormat. They had all of these things going for them, and then there was that moment, which was a bit of an epiphany moment, and I became a Carlton supporter for life, and always will be. So I think the number 37 would be mine. Which jumper would be your favourite one to take home, guys? Which number?
Oh, now you're pushing it. I'm going to go for a number that's not behind me, and that would have to be Stephen Silvani. I've met the bloke on many occasions, had long chats with him. He's a real knowledgeable, passionate and experienced person of life, and well respected of the club. And obviously everyone knows the Silvani name is synonymous with the club. But yeah, I'm going to go for number one. And to be honest with you, Jack Silvani is one of my favourite players today. And he's really come good. I mean, let's face it, the first couple of years there was a lot of pressure with the name like his. There was a lot of pressure on him to deliver, and he kicked it into gear a year or two ago, and all of a sudden he's just one of our best talented players on the list. So yeah, number one. Number one. Number one for number one.
Absolutely. Now, look, we got to be honest with everyone here today. We did say the buzzer was going to be coming on. He sends his apologies. He's just not feeling well today. His voice is very croaky, and it's a little bit hard for him to speak. And he's just having a bit of a bad day and doing a bit tough as it is when you're going through this type of treatment. You have your good days and your bad days, and unfortunately he's fallen on a bad day today. So he is watching, and he did want me to pass on his love to everyone, just for all the support he's been getting. He really appreciates it. So did Shelley. She's just so thankful, and everyone in the family. Brent's actually not feeling well today either, so he's probably not going to be popping on, and Brooke's working. So the family are all very thankful. Apart from Brooke, who's working, they're all watching. We are eagerly watching this countdown. There's only 50 minutes to go, everyone, until the auction stops online. For anyone who is bidding hard on some of these items, just a reminder that if someone does a sniper and comes in the last minute to try and get the winning bid on an item you've already got the winning bid on at that time, that item will extend automatically for another 3 minutes and give you an opportunity to counter that bid, and so on and so forth until the last bid 3 minutes extension countdown is finished, and then that'll be done. So you just need to keep an eye on your item if you've got the winning bid at the moment, and if you're worried about it being sniped. Now, guys, we did a bit of a promo on Saturday. By the way, we have got a few guests coming on today. Wow Jones will be coming on first today. We've got Jimmy Buckley coming in to say good day as well and offer his support, and Aaron Hamill, Wayne Johnston, if he can figure out his iPhone, the Dominator himself. So hopefully he can, and that'll be great to see him as well. So much love and support for the Buzz out there because of obviously the impact he had with that particular group, his teammates at that time. People just from that era remember what Buzz was like as a player, and that massive impact he had. He was like a meteor. He was like a meteor who came out of nowhere and just smashed into the Carlton Football Club and the football world, and took it by storm, took it by the acorns. So, update on the auction. We've so far raised $8,970 on the auction, which is fantastic. So, Thank you so much to everyone who is bidding. It really means the world. We'll go through the items very, very quickly. Because there are 20 jumpers and I don't want to bore everyone with the details and the stats of every player. So I'll just do it fairly quickly. The first jumper, of course, is the number 4, the Buzz. That has 4 bids and is at $750 at the moment. So if you're interested in getting the Buzz with a personal signature and his autograph, of course, on it, then please bid on the Buzzers jumper. $750 is up to at the moment. The great John Dorotich, 87 Premiership player. Doro, what a character at the club. Surprisingly, only one bid for $200 there at the moment. I'm sure there's got to be some Doro fans out there that would love a piece of that. So get onto it. Remember, we've only got about 48 minutes to go before it closes. Captain Fantastic, Mike Fitzpatrick. Now, I find it very, very difficult at the Carlton Football Club to separate these 3 people, and this is a big moment. Mike Fitzpatrick, Stephen Kernahan, John Nichols. I know that they're all legends in my mind. How do you separate guys like that? Just fantastic leaders, such great records, premiership leadership and everything else. So, 81, 82, back-to-back, premiership captain, Ruckman, fantastic leader. What a great guy. So his is up to $300 with 2 bids. We got the Fev, the number 25. That's up to $360 with 8 bids. I'll tell you what, those should be going up. They should definitely be going up today. The Fevolenko, that's the number 25 jumper that's signed by Fev and Alex Jesaulenko, in no particular order, mind you. Let's face it, guys, that is a one of a kind. I don't think we'll ever find a number 25 ever in the past, in the present, or in the future, apart from this one of a kind that's signed by the great Alex Jesaulenko and the great Brendan Favola. What a piece. So get on to that. That's up to, no surprise, that's up to $680 after 9 bids. This is the leading jumper at the moment. Greg Diesel Williams, the Diesel himself. That's had 17 bids and is up to $1,200 for that jumper. What a fantastic effort. That is just an absolute measure of the love, support and respect that people have for the Diesel with his playing career. Obviously, his couple of stints at the club in coaching roles, now football director. He's Carlton through and through. And talking to him is amazing. His memories of that time in '95 and his time at the Carlton Football Club and how things were back then, our last ever successful period. He's an absolute legend. So no surprise there. I know that if I was auctioning that one at one of my pre-match functions, that I would get $3,000 for that. But anyway, very, very happy that people have jumped on there. We got Harmsy's jumper, 2 bids at $350. My favourite, the number 37. The man who made me a Carlton supporter. Thank you, Wayne Harms, for just putting this in my heart. He's the man. Jezza, the number 25, signed by the reclusive, elusive signature of Alex Jesaulenko. So that is a prize piece, guys. 9 bids, $790. Jimmy Buckley, only 1 bid at $200. I'll tell you what, if I don't get another bid on that, I'm going to send Jimmy Buckley to your house, and you don't want that. We got the Kenny Sheldon jumper. It's at $200 with 1 bid. We don't want to let him off the leash angry either. No, absolute gentlemen, the both of them. Kenny Hunter, $660. No surprise there. 13 bids. I reckon that could go up too. That is a prize piece. The greatest number 9 who ever played for the Carlton Football Club, Kenny Hunter, and what a champion bloke. He's coming on a little bit later as well to say hi, so that's fantastic. The great man, Anthony Koutafidis. Kouta, only 3 bids at $300. Come on, guys, get in amongst it. You've only got 45 minutes left. All right, you've only got 45 minutes left to get onto these guys. Jeff Southby. Now let's have a look at Jeff Southby's stats. And again, I know it's from a different era for a lot of the younger generation of Carlton supporters, but The great Jeff Southby, he played at Carlton from 71 to 84. He played 268 games, 31 goals. He was a backman, so that's not bad for a backman. 31 goal return after 268 games. Premierships. Let's just, first of all, he's Premiership player in 72, the year I was born, and 79, the year I became a Carlton supporter. He was the best and fairest in 71 and 72, and there's no greater accolade. This is way better than the Brownlow medal, is being a best and fairest player at your club in a premiership year. Jeff Southby's done it. Kenny Hunter's done it. That's greatness right there. And he represented Victoria many times as well. So guys, come on, $220 for Jeff Southby. Is that all? I reckon we can do better than that. That is a prized piece. We got Sticks, 7 bids at $350. Again, how do you separate leaders like Sticks, John Nichols, Mike Fitzpatrick? What a fantastic captain of the Carlton Football Club Sticks was. So get onto that, guys. There's not much time left before the auction closes. And we got a number 4 also that is signed by Sticks and Buzz. And that is an absolute prize piece. And that jumper behind me in the frame, the number 4 there, that has been signed by Sticks and Buzz. We're going to be doing a separate auction because that's a very special piece later down the track after this auction to we've got another special jumper. We may have a number 1 jumper being signed by someone very special, guys. Is that true?
Yeah, but I don't.
we won't reveal. We won't say too much about that yet. So I mean, that's just a prize piece. Now, the Dominator.
Sorry for jumping in.
Go on.
How great was it that we had them a couple of weeks ago? All these legends come on. I'm still trying to catch my breath after having so many of them coming on and talking to everybody, talking to us, and yeah, Mike Fitzpatrick especially. Geez, it's the first time I actually spoke to the man. But geez, this is a great cause, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a great cause. I don't have to elaborate on that. But, you know, the commitment by, I just want to, drop a line again to the Carlton Footy Club for the jumper donations. For Kate Jezelenko, big shout out to you, young lady. None of this would be possible without you as well, all right? And to all the legends that have come into it. And, it's priceless. I mean, take a look at number 25. Get a jersey of number 25 signed by the great Alex Jezelenko and Vola. Now, you're not going to find that anywhere. And even, like I said, even if you wanted to get it personalised, imagine you get a personalised message from both of them on the one jumper. So
unbelievable. Let me continue on with the jumpers, guys. The Dominator, that's up to $500 with 7 bids for the great Dominator, the greatest finals performer. Sorry, Dusty Barton, over here, mate. The only Dusty around here is me after my preordained event that I had last night. Then we got the Flying Doormat himself, the great number 11, Brucey Dool, 7 bids at $600. Well done, guys. But let's not undersell the value of that one. You've still got time. There's 40 minutes to go before the auction close online. Aaron Hamill, the Hammer, he's back at the club as our defensive coach as well. Ripping bloke. He's coming on a bit later as well. That's up to $250. Just the 1 bid there. So get on to that. And then the last 2, always saving the best till last. Once again, the Hyphen, one of my good friends and absolute blue bagger through and through. David the Hyphen Reese Jones. 2 bids there for $300. Come on, guys, what's the value there? Norm Smith medalist in the Premiership year, 87, and an absolute ripping bloke, and still holds the record for the most reported, not most suspended, most reported player of all time. And actually holds the record for the most tribunal appearances of all time, which includes being there as a witness or as a perpetrator or as a good guy saying something nice about someone, which I think happened about once. And last but not least, and the timing here couldn't be any better. The other great number 2 in this auction, Warren Wow Jones. We've got 5 bids on there, $210. Get onto that, guys. Premiership superstar, ripping bloke, and an absolute supporter of his great mate, the Buzz, same as everybody else who's agreed to sign these jumpers. And like I said, We're up to $8,970. It's been a fantastic effort, everyone. Thank you so much for all the bids that have come through and for supporting the great Buzz. Now we got our first guest coming on, so we'll bring him into the show. Big wow, Warren Jones, how you going, my friend?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks, John. Yourself?
Yeah, really, really good, mate, and it's awesome to have you on as always. It's been a really inspiring couple of weeks. Unfortunately, the Buzz isn't able to come on today. I spoke to him a bit earlier. He's really not feeling well. His voice is croaky, and as he said to me about 40 minutes ago, he goes, "You know me, John, any opportunity to come on and talk about myself, I would, but that just tells you I'm not feeling too well." So he's doing a bit rough today, so he just wanted to pass on his love and thoughts to yourself and all the guys who have supported him as well, mate. So thanks for everything you've been doing, Warren. We really, really appreciate
no
it.
problems at all. We're a close group that support each other whenever we need to, or we need someone needs our support. We provide that. So that's just the way our group are.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I've just got a comment from Gerald Wolf. I'll pop it up there. He's obviously tracking the auction as well. It's gone up to 9,180. So the last minute bids are starting to come in. This is going to be really, really interesting. I expect the Jezza. that's a total of the 20.
Sorry, I thought it was my jumper.
I actually bid first on your jumper, and a couple of others jumped in there. So no, that's fantastic. It's look, I expect those Jesselenko signed jumpers definitely to get a bit of interest in this last half an hour. But all of the names and all of these jumpers, guys, you've got 36 minutes to go. If you want one of those jumpers, again, get in there. You haven't got much time left, and if you do have the winning bid, keep an eye on it, because there are a few snipers out there that'll try and get in the winning bid with 1 minute to go. If that happens, it'll automatically extend another 3 minutes, and you'll be able to have another crack at it, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. What have you been up to? Wow, what's going on, mate?
Just living the dream. I'm up here in Manly, and I saw on Instagram today that Cooter's been up here for. I think he's doing Dancing with the Stars, and not that they were asking me about getting on the show, Dancing with the Stars, but they couldn't find anyone that could lift me, so I got the sack. But no, he's having a good time up here, and we got great weather in Sydney, and really enjoying being here. I've been tied up for most of the day, so I would have loved to have caught up with Cooter, but another time. But we're out of lockdown here. My heart goes out to all those people in Melbourne in particular that are struggling under this lockdown stuff. We've got our freedom back, and it's just nice to be getting out and about. Everyone's quite friendly, and it's back to reality a little bit. And I think everyone's appreciating that what we have and what we've been missing out on. And a bit like Buzz, he's a guy that's a pretty fit sort of guy, and to go through what he's going through, it's pretty tough, and it gives you a bit of a reality check on life in general,
No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, one of the big themes we've been really trying to push with people is, and you mentioned the lockdowns, there's been mental health issues as well. Guys out there, don't be too proud. Whatever you're going through, there's lots of avenues, lots of people out there you can reach out to, and please do it. The other thing is get yourself checked out. Please go to your GP, say that you want to get checked out. You'll get some referrals. Just make sure you get yourself checked out, and if you feel anything unusual, go get it checked out. Okay, don't be too proud, fellas. We're all got to be here to support each other and do the right thing by ourselves and our families. And if you don't do it and you got something and it's a little bit too late, well, it's not just you that has to go through it, it's everyone around you. So to do our very, very best to prevent being in a situation like that, get yourself checked out now, guys. Guys, how does that sound, mate?
No, that's perfect, mate. How are you, Jonesy?
I'm fantastic.
You're looking good, my friend. You're looking good. Always sharp. Always looking sharp there.
I'm pretty bright.
I can't reiterate that enough. I think thanks for your commitment, James, to be part of this cause and to jump on board and to help us out. Every bit counts. At the end of the day, I spoke to Buzz the other night, and I spoke to his wife Shelley last night, and he's struggling a little bit these days, but he's got a fighting spirit. He's a pretty strong man, so no doubt he's as solid as you are, Jonesy. So he'll get through this. But like Johnny said, everyone get yourself checked out. I'm prone to getting a lot of cysts within my body, unfortunately. So just the other day, I had to go for a test because I found a lump near my shoulder. And fortunately, again, it was a cyst. So it doesn't really matter. Whatever you're feeling, don't be ashamed to get it checked out. And mental health is very important. I'm a big advocate of that. So, Manly's looking pretty good, James.
Yeah,
so pretty good in the background.
I was just going to say, just a call out to you guys. You're doing a fantastic job in supporting this whole cause for the Buzz, and it's really appreciated by all, particularly Buzz. So great work, you guys. Amazing job that you're doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But
thanks, mate. And look, we need more of us out there to support each other and make sure we get the message out there. It's ingrained in our DNA as blokes sometimes to be a little bit too proud. Well, there's really no room for that, fellas. Go out there, do the right thing by yourself, get yourself checked out. Now, I've got a message from Jono. I was expecting this one, actually, from Wayne Johnson, the great number 7, greatest finals performer of all time. Can't get it done on my phone, mate. I'm useless at this form of communication. My apologies. I'm signing a jumper for the Buzz this coming week. I'll contact him tonight. Cheers, Jono. So there you go, Buzz. He can't get on. It's a bit like Parko. He'd love to come on, but he's just a little bit technologically challenged. And so they just absolutely send their love and support. Yeah, but he's a ripping bloke, Parko, and I'll tell you what, though, it's a bit like the great Sid Jackson, Parko. He's still as fit as a fiddle, and he'll certainly outdo me with the push-ups, unless it's the belly push-ups. Yeah, great man. So, look, what we'll do, I think we'll move on. Jonesy, thank you very much again for all your support, just giving up your time. Absolute champion, legend, iconic player at the Carlton Football Club and the St Kilda Football Club, it has to be said. But certainly our memories of you will be the great ruckman from the 92 Premiership holding up that cup, that great photo with Buzz as well. You're an absolute legend, mate. Thanks for coming on and supporting the Buzz.
You're welcome. It was 82 too.
I thought I said 82.
Yeah, I might have been. I thought you said 92, but that's fine. Let's not get hung up on the detail. You know, I missed out in the Brownlow by 21 votes one year, 22 won. But
oh no,
let's not
those
get hung
things
up
are
on the
rigged.
detail.
Those things are rigged. We know that, mate. You're very unlucky, but mate, your memories the memories of that era and that team and the brotherhood will live on at Carlton and through the younger generations for many, many generations. So thanks again very much, mate. We really appreciate your time.
You're more than welcome.
Thanks, Jonesy. Take care,
thanks,
mate.
guys.
Go the Buzz. Go the Blues. Wow. Oh, well, wow. Wow, indeed. What a ripping bloke, and we talk about that brotherhood from that amazing team of that era through the 70s and early 80s. They just had such a bond and a synergy that made them so successful on the field, and that's what we're hoping we can emulate again at the Carlton Football Club. And look, if the current crop of coaches and people that they've brought into the club can sync and gel suitably in as quick a time as possible, you just never know how quickly we can turn that around, do you?
No, you don't. And I mean, I don't think, well, to my memory, I don't think I've ever seen such a big change happen to the club. And I'm not playing list aside. I mean, obviously we've been rebuilding for the last few years, but to bring a few new people onto the board and some footy minds back to the club like Aaron Hamill and Diesel, Mate, it's got to be a better year next year, and it's got to be the start of something new and fresh, a new era. It has to be.
Yeah.
Nothing less to do.
No, absolutely. Now we're up to $9,150 with the option. Only 29 minutes to go. So, guys, just a reminder. I'm not going to rattle off all the 20 jumpers that we've got there that are getting signed, but please, you can see on the screen there the option bids is www.32options.com/BuzzaThon 2021. Go and check it out and just have a look at all the jumpers. Each jumper has a description with the playing stats of those guys. It's just incredible. Legends, all of them. But a couple of notable ones there, of course, the great number 25. One signed by Fev, one signed by Jezza, and one signed by both of them. That's just, you want to get onto those. These are one-of-a-kind pieces. Really are one-of-a-kind pieces.
And keep in mind, everybody, what we said earlier on. If you want a personalised message, that can easily be arranged. Just let myself or John Allen know what you wish to have on there. You'll also get a photo of the actual player or slash players holding the jersey as a sign of authenticity, certificate of authenticity. So rest assured, it's all happening. It's all going to be done. And just be patient when you are the winning bid. Just be patient. We will get the jerseys out to you as soon as possible with this current situation and Australia Post being completely back-ended. But yeah, just keep the bids coming in. I mean, this is a great effort. Over 9,000 already. That's amazing. Let's keep it going.
Guys, how are you going to go when you're running around getting these signatures on the jumpers when you're knocking on the door of the Dool family household and taking a photo of the great Bruce Dool holding up the jumper with his signature on it, the number 11? How are you going to go, mate? Are you going to be able to contain yourself?
Mate, what do you think I volunteered for this role for, mate? No, I'm kidding. No, it's going to be an absolute thrill, but I'm just staying focused as for my great mate Buzz, and it's like they say, when you're Carlton family and you're Carlton family for life. I mean, these are players that played decades ago. I mean, sorry fellas, I don't mean to make you sound old, but they played decades ago, but they're still committed to the club and passionate about the cause and everything. So it's amazing. It's amazing.
It is. Now, there's plenty of time to go, guys. Like I said, we're now down to 27 minutes though. It's not that much time if you want to have a bid. The bids are creeping up all the time, so it is good we're getting a late rush. I put a very, very high-end target on these options for the 20 jumpers of 50k. I just knew that wasn't going to be possible, but I was thinking we might get 20k for the jumpers, where it looks like we're going to hit 10k pretty soon. There's not much time left though. We only need, let's just see where it's up to. I'll get an accurate update. I'll refresh it. We're up to $9,150, so we only need another $850 worth of bids to hit the 10k mark, which would be amazing. So guys, again, if you want a personally signed Alex Jezza jumper or a Greg Diesel Williams jumper or any of the other jumpers there, get onto that 32 option site, have a look at all the jumpers. They can have an opportunity. Kenny Sheldon, only one bid at $200. Now he's a nail in the coffin guy. He kicked that goal that Harmsy knocked in. And he was a massive player for Carlton. He was a massive player for Carlton over a long time too, Kenny, and not many people would remember. Only a couple of old farts like us, maybe, and a few others. But many in reality, many Carlton members out there will have fond memories of that era and those great players. But for some of you younger members and supporters, perhaps. It's always a good opportunity to jump on the YouTube and type in the search bar these guys' names, followed by the word highlights, and just see what an amazing group of players they were. And with those premierships behind them as well. This is what we want to achieve at Carlton now. We've been 20 years of misery pretty much since the penalties in the early 2000s, and we're just hopefully heading in the right direction. So yes, again, www.32options.com/BuzzaThon 2021. please go and have a look, have a bid on something that you would like. Anthony Koutafidis as well, just for the younger generation again. You got the Kuta jumper there, and Aaron Hamill as well, our former full forward who's come back now as defensive coach for the mighty Carlton Football Club. Just get on there. There's a whole different array of generations covered in these jumpers. And that pause was a cue for you to say anything, Buzz. Oh, mate. And I do apologise. We're waffling on a little bit, but we're just waiting on a couple of guests, and they haven't popped up yet. So, look, while we're talking about this particular cause and supporting the Buzz, let's also give a big shout out and mention to Sam Doherty, the Carlton Football Club, all the supporters that have supported the Peter Mack, donated towards the Peter Mack Foundation as well. What a fantastic effort. And this, I've been thinking about that. All of this stuff's been going on at the same time. We started this whole BuzzaThon movement, and then the hashtag Do It For Sam movement started. So we got people contributing everywhere. And it's just amazing. The Carlton family it's just so loving, you know. It's such an important part of my life. I know it is for you guys as well.
Absolutely.
And when times like this happen, and we've got a great champion, former champion of the club, a great current champion of the club going through their own cancer battles, and to have the love and support of past players, supporters, members, it just shows what this club's all about. And I know we've been starved of success on the field, and it's hurt us greatly, but it just shows that the fabric of the club is still there, that the soul of the club is still there. And when we have that success come back on the field, it'll just all add to the threads of everything that we are, and it adds volume to that roar of the crowd. When Patrick Cripps and Sam Doherty are holding up that cup, standing on that dais, that roar, sorry Richmond fans, you won't have heard anything like it.
It's going to be worth the wait. And I was actually at the club probably about 2-3 weeks ago to pick up the jumpers behind me, and I haven't been there because of the lockdown. I haven't been there for a long time. And just so everyone's aware, most of you are aware anyway, there's a redevelopment going on at Icon Park. And boy, have they ripped the guts out of it. You just don't even know where you are when you pull up in the car park. There's just barricades everywhere, and it's just covered, and it's looking absolutely, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. I can't describe it very clearly, but the entry has got like a roof. The roof hasn't been done yet, but the outline of the frame is a huge walkway shelter on an angle at the front. Is the best way I can describe it.
Right.
Look magnificent, really, really magnificent. And yeah, you are right, John. We've been starved of success, but something interesting that Zach Fisher said a couple of weeks ago when he hopped on the BuzzaThon that night, and he said that one of us brought it up, and then Zach backed us up and said the players should learn a little bit more about the past players, like Buzz and Harmsley, etc. That's going to feed the players' current list at the moment to really play for the Guernsey. There's been a lot of change.
That was actually fascinating. Yeah, but that was fascinating from Zach, and I really appreciated his honest candor. His honest candor in regards to that. His honest candor in regards to that, because and the reason I raised it in the beginning was, I thought for sure he would know a lot about Buzz, because they both come from the Perth Football Club, where Buzz was a champion as well, and then come to Carlton. But actually, it's interesting to hear that the current crop of players could probably, he didn't know much about Buzz, and a lot of the generation now probably could do with spending time, FaceTime, with these great legends from that era, the guys that we've been talking to during these shows as we're doing the BuzzaThon stuff, right? Now, you can only just gain knowledge about the brotherhood and the bonds and the commitment and the dedication, because the game has changed, so you can't really pass on too much, I don't think, in regards to how the game is played and what you should do.
Yeah.
But as far as building a team and a brotherhood and a bond, who better to listen to than the past champions? Sometimes you've got to take one step back before you can take two steps forward. So it'd be absolutely fantastic if that's the case, that the players do connect with the past champions. And maybe that's something a lot of people have been critical about it. Now, I know that Cooter hates his name coming up in this sort of conversation, but it would be great if the club reached out to great champions like Cooter and some of the other past players and get them just around the club, not even in a massive role or anything on field or skills wise, just have them there to be there to the players to help them, just that extra little bit of inspiration, motivation, and getting them to that next step and building the bonds and how reiterating the importance of that and how important that was to them at their time and why they were so successful. It's all about that brotherhood. It's still football.
Yeah, and we've got the spine now. And to be honest with you, I don't think we've had a spine like we have at the moment on our playing list for a long time.
Absolutely.
Sarah coming along, and Young from the Bulldogs coming along, and George coming from Sydney. It's a one hell of a spine. I want the club to be at a point where we're playing next year every round, that there isn't the opposition team isn't thinking, we're playing Carlton, it's a percentage booster. I want them to fear us like they did back in the 80s and 70s, even the 90s.
Yeah.
So,
now, guys, I'm gonna sort of rudely cut you off a little bit there because we've got one of our special guests, and good timing as well, given the subject matter we were just covering there, and building the brotherhood and the bond, and bringing in that experience and premiership experience, success. We've got a former Carlton full forward who has just come back to the club as our defensive coach, Sammy. We'll bring him into the stream. G'day, Sammy. How you going, mate? Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, thanks very much for having me. I'm just down the park currently, so I've got no idea where the kids are, which is fine. But pleasure to join you, mate. Thanks for having me. And very generous saying that I was a former full forward. I'll take that.
Mate, you're a bullocking full forward. We absolutely loved you in the dark navy blue, and it was a shame when you left the club. But we've all got fond memories, certainly, of when you were pulling on the dark navy blue and throwing your weight around. And look, mate, how are things at the club? You've come back. You would have spent some considerable tangible time with the players and the rest of the coaching staff around you now. I said, you're getting excited. How's it building?
Yeah, it's going. Vossi's sort of early days. The first couple of weeks, Vossi's had a pretty busy or a pretty interesting induction to it all. He's got his assistants. He's taken on the senior job, got his assistants, and got round to every player and clearly every department, which is one of Vossi's great strengths, is around connection. So that was clearly a priority for him. I've had some really good chats with him, some pretty good understanding of how he wants to play. A little bit of my thoughts. We'll get together as a coaching group with Tim Clark and Ash Hansen in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll go from there around how the program's going to look. One thing I do know is that the boys are going to be, they certainly know they're going to be alive, mate, with the program that's going to be put in front of them. So personally for me, mate, it's really exciting. I'm rapt to be back in a really good role, a role that's, I've had a fair bit to do with over the last couple of years in terms of working with Brett Ratton and a fair bit of Hawthorn stuff in that as well. So, really interesting times. But clearly the club has been through a fair bit of upheaval. But I'm just rapt to be able to play my part where I can.
Unreal. Now we are here for the buzz, and we've got your jumper being auctioned as well. The great Gos Margetto, my co-host, who'll be running around getting signatures of everyone pretty soon. But that's up to $250. We're up to nearly 10 grand in total for all of these 20 jumpers. Mate, you've had some pretty fierce competition. You're up against a Alex Jezelenko signed jumper, a Diesel signed jumper, but so we've had some generous donations there, and yours is up to $250. So guys, if you do want to bid on a jumper, the online auction closes in about 14 minutes. So if you want to get your hands on the Sammy jumper, get in amongst it. You haven't got much time. Is there anything you'd like to say to the wonderful supporters and members of the Carlton Football Club out there, apart from bid on me jumper?
No, I'm certainly happy in that pecking order if it's under Diesel and Jezelenko. Jezo and I are both Canberra boys, but no, certainly just to all the supporters, we from my memory as a playing when I was playing there, just the terrific support you gave me, and no doubt we'll give the boys, but the guys are really committed. All the chats that I've had with all the playing group, they're just eager for change, and they're eager to have they've got a really good understanding of what it means to represent the jumper. So, and that's the pleasing part for me to support that program and drive it where I can. So, thank you very much for your support.
No worries.
No worries, mate.
Right back at you, mate. Right back at you.
Now, we might let you go so that you can go and find your kids. We're a little bit worried after your opening statement there, and let's just let's just hope that doesn't happen on the track on Tuesdays and Thursday nights as well. Hey, mate, thanks very much. Thanks very much for coming on. We really, really appreciate it. And before you go, one last thing, do you have any memory growing up of highlights of the great Buzz himself? And also, if you'd just like to say a quick good day to the Buzz and wish him well.
I think when Buzz, my memories of him were just pure excitement, and the smiles he used to put on the supporters. I remember, from a young Canberra boy growing up, my old man used to say, "You've got to have a look at this bloke. Watch him run and jump. Look how he takes the ball at the highest point." So I was almost sold at that stage at such a young age. But what an incredible player, what an incredible person, and anything we can do, I can do, to support such a guy who's given so much to not only the Carlton Footy Club but to his beautiful family. I'm clearly more than happy to do. So we hopefully we can have more of these and play our part where we can. But my memories are just pure excitement.
Oh, love it, mate, love it. Well, Aaron, we'll let you go. All the best. We can't wait to see everyone in action next year and working together as a team and a brotherhood and getting Carlton back where they should be, mate. So thanks for coming back to the club. Thanks for supporting the Buzz, and we can't wait to see it all happen.
No, pleasure, mate. Anytime, guys. Buzz, anytime, mate. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, Aaron.
See you, guys.
See you, mate.
How great is it that he's
It is fantastic that he's back at the club, mate, and he's a ripping fella, and he has been in touch with the Buzz on the phone before all of this as well. So he's a caring guy, and that's the football fraternity. That's what it's all about. A lot of people out there, they like to procrastinate and pee and moan and everything else, but actually these guys that have played the game, they're there for each other in real terms, not behind the keyboard, not in any other form of whatever. They're just real people who care, who genuinely care.
I just hope he finds his kids before he gets home. So, yeah.
That was a bit of a concern. Now, look, guys, I think we better reiterate this very strongly. There's only 11 minutes to go before the close of the online auction. It's getting really, really close. Just while I've got the opportunity, before I'm looking up all of the jumpers on the phone now, I'd just like to say a big g'day to Buzz. I know he's watching. I hope he's enjoying it. I don't know what happened to Bucks and Kenny. I might have to send them a reminder. Tell them to turn their hearing aids up and their alarms on. We'll get them. We got to get them on. We got to get them. That is brutal, but we got to get them on. Look, where are we at? Where are we at with the jumpers now? I'll just refresh it. Okay, we've had a few small bids, a few people jumping on there. We're up to $9,200, so we still got $800 to hit the 10K mark. I don't know if we're going to hit that or not with 10 minutes to go. Either way, it's been a fantastic effort. For everyone who has bid, thank you very much. Let's give it a last charge. 10 minutes to go. Get on there and bid on a jumper, guys. It's going to be fantastic. All the snipers get in there. I have no doubt there'll be a few of them there just waiting for the last minute, looking at their smartphones on real time to make sure they got their timing spot on. That's how these things go. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it all goes. Our guys, your favourite memory of the Buzz?
Oh, look, for me, nothing will beat the mark of the year. I think
that was a
I've
ripper.
got to say, I think when I think a little bit closely about it, I think that was the turning point for me growing up, that I wanted to be a Carlton supporter. It wasn't just the marker of the year; it was absolute sheer dominance amongst all those players around him. I just didn't think it was humanly possible to grab a ball like that. And if somebody had told me about it instead of showing me on TV, I wouldn't have believed them. He's a tank. He's a tank, not just as a player, but as a heart. He's got the heart of a tank. And what he's given to everybody. I mean, me as a child growing up, he just made me love the Jersey more and more and more. And then you had other players coming on board, Harms and Hunter and Kernahan and Fitzpatrick. It at least just goes on and on. I mean, like I said before, when you're Carlton family for life, really. And I've never rested of moving away from Carlton as a supporter growing up. And people like Buzz really got me excited. And I see why they call him the Buzz. There might be other stories behind it, but in my eyes, he created a buzz every time he was out on the field. He created that sensation, created that adrenaline and that encouragement to the other teammates to get in there and do what you have to do, put everything on the line.
Yeah.
And look.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because what it's achieved.
Absolutely.
I can't pass the mark of the year for me.
Yeah. We've got another special guest in the blue room there waiting. We're going to bring him in, mate. One of my favourites, and he was involved in that moment. Of course, it made me become a Carlton supporter 2 months shy on my 7th birthday over here in Perth when Harmsy knocked the ball in from the chip stand and ended up in the hands of the great man who put the nail in the coffin, put it through the big sticks. The one and only Kenny Sheldon. Let's bring him in. G'day, Ken. How's the build-up, mate? You enjoy that?
Yeah, very good, mate. Big overwrap. That's appreciated. Yeah, how's everyone?
Yeah, no, we're all doing really well, mate. We're all doing really well. It's been another inspiring day. We've had lots of great past champions from the wonderful era that Buzz played and in that wonderful team and brotherhood. So we really appreciate you coming on today. And I suppose I've got to ask you, mate, what's your fondest memory, whether it be a PG locker room moment or or a moment on the field? What's one of your great endearing memories of the great Buzz?
I think the opening round in '81, I think it was, when he essentially took the mark of the day. Debatable with Kenny, of course. A lot of fun with that one. And also smothered that ball as well and kicked the goal of the year. So it's pretty special sort of talent. But, I was thinking about the Buzz, the nickname, like he's in the locker next to me, and the flatulence was pretty good. So maybe that's where it come from. Might have been all that pasta that he ate when he was living with Leo Brooks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, Buzz.
Wrangle on it for you, but the Buzz was obviously. I like what you said about how he did create a buzz around the place. He certainly did. The name BuzzaThon and the Buzz, it all fits together for many, many reasons. But someone to make an impact and play, so few games with such a big reputation. Prior to, when he arrived, he let you know about it, and then he delivered it as well. He was good enough to do what he said he was going to do.
Can I ask you a question?
But every time.
Can I ask you a question? Is there an embarrassing story, embarrassing moment? I know he's going to cringe if he's watching this, but is there an
he'll love it. He'll love it.
You can share something about in the locker room or off the field, whatever.
Oh, yeah, look, it's a long time ago, mate. So, you got to be kind. He was a great fellow, mate, obviously, and it's good that everyone's rallying to help him through these tough times, which happens to quite a few of us from time to time. So it's great that you're putting the effort in and trying to help the man and his family through these tough times, which is fantastic.
Now, we've just had someone jump in and bid on your jumper, Ken. So thanks to that person. We're up to $235 for your jumper. So just again to everyone, thanks very much who's bidding. We're up to nearly 10 grand, and it's all going to contribute to the My Cause as well, and everything we're trying to do to help the Buzz and his family who really need it and need the love and support. And it's just wonderful. The Carlton family are an incredible family, and I think we talked about it earlier that when we do get success on the field, all of who we are as Carlton people and everything else, and all the threads are together, and that it all adds to that roar when the cup's being lifted, and we can't wait. Now, Well Jones, he mentioned about when Buzz and Kenny came over in '81 as well in that first game, and even though he trained with you as Ken, no one really knew what these guys were going to do or what they were about, coming over from Red Dirt, trying to prove themselves as WA players over in the big league in Victoria. They certainly jumped in with a vengeance. Just to rattle off a couple of quick ones. Kenny, in his first year, best and fairest in a premiership year. There's a lot of players say that's a greater accolade than the Brownlow winning the best and fairest for your club in a premiership year. And then Buzz, mark and goal of the year, leading goal kicker, gets married, birth of Brooke, all in '81. What a great year he had then.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm just also thinking about, I was in locker number 5, so you had Greg Wells, Wow Jones, Mike Fitzpatrick, and then the Buzz, and then myself, then Mario Bortolotto, Wayne Johnson, Trevor Keogh / Ross Ditchburn, and Kenny Hunter. So
that's an ordinary change room.
Those 9 lockers along there, it was pretty hard work, trying to get your focus and concentration up for a game of footy. But the Buzz and Kenny, they're a bit, I suppose, mature age when they come over. The Buzz's arms hang down to his ankles, so he played as 6'4" rather than 6 foot, 6'1", and he had that big arse on him, huge big hips, which he was able to use to protect the drop of the ball brilliantly. And the other bloke was almost gun barrel, like thin, Kenny, wiry, and both were enormous, played with enormous courage and knowledge of how to just be in the right place at the right time and support each other, and fitted into the fabric of the team very quickly, and of course, become the champions that renowned for today.
Absolutely. Now, we've got less than 2 minutes to go before the online option automatically closes, guys. So anyone wants to jump in for a last minute bid, let's just rattle off some of these names again. Greg Diesel-Williams, Alex Yezelenko, the 25 that's signed by Alex and Fev, Kenny Sheldon, of course, Kenny Hunter. Mate, we've got the who's who of jumpers. You've got about a minute to go. It's just clicked over to 11:59 here in Perth time, 2:59 over there in lockdown country. And guys, so if you do want to, I know that's a bit mean, guys, but if you do want to jump on there, guys, please do. You've got less than a minute. You can snipe in there. Because it's the last minute, if you do a last minute bid, it'll automatically extend for another 3 minutes to give the poor bloke who had it before a chance to counter that bid. So get in amongst it, guys. It's been fun. It's been a great couple of weeks being involved with this auction, and I know that guys can't wait to buzz around next week with these jumpers and get all the signatures. He's going to have a big fan moment next week, I think.
Oh yeah.
Kenny, thank you so much, mate, for your time and for sharing a bit of your knowledge from back in the day and the brotherhood of that amazing group of players that you've had, and any last minute things or thoughts you'd like to share with the Buzz while you're on here, and or to the supporters and members out there.
I just to wish him well, the Buzz, like him and Shelley and the kids and family, all their friends. It's tough times, and we love you, mate. We're all behind you. So we're all just giving that little bit that we can, and we're all spread all over the country and different parts of the world nowadays. But it's great that when we come together, it's just like just an instant of old times because of the respect of the work and the shared effort that we put in. So wishing you well, Buzz, and obviously talk offline at another time, and we'll keep that going. But yeah, congratulations to everybody for putting the effort in to help someone in need. It's fantastic.
No worries, mate. He's part of our family, and we love him. And same to you, mate. All the love and support to you as well for everything you've done to help us today and moving forward. So good on you, mate. Go the Mighty Blues.
Yeah, never lose, mate. Cheers.
Nice one. Nice one. Thanks, mate. Catch ya.
Yeah.
Hey,
The great Kenny Sheldon.
Before I forget, happy 28th birthday to Sam Doherty today. Turned 28.
Oh, there we go. We've been so lost in my world doing this stuff for the Buzz and everything else. It's been hard to keep up with anything else, to be honest. Now it has just clicked on to 12 o'clock. So what I'm going to do now is just check the site because the auction is closed. Hang on, we've got extended items. I knew this had happened, mate. This is the fun part. We've got extended items because we had last minute bids. So let's have a look at the extended items. Oh my goodness, I am logged in. What are you doing to me? I've got to log in again just to see what the extended items are, and then we'll be away.
While Johnny's doing that,
sorry, Jimmy Buckley and Jeff Southby.
Ooh.
Excellent. A couple of huge names there. Jimmy Buckley's item has been extended. That's up to $235. Someone's put in a last minute little bid there. And Jeff Southby's gone up to $250. Fantastic. So they're the only two jumpers that can be bid on at the moment. So I'm just going to keep that on live on my phone to see if there's any counter bids or until those extensions finish. And then I'll be able to announce all the winning jumpers. And how exciting. It's been wonderful. Thanks everyone who has bid and supported this. Means a lot to Buzz and his family, and so we should, because they're our family as well. It's the Carlton family. It's amazing. It's so wonderful to be a part of it.
So John, let me ask you a question now.
Nothing too hard, mate. Nothing too hard.
We've got the winning bids in front of you. Obviously, I don't have access to it here. But what happens from there? Let's say I win a bid for a jumper. What happens then? Do you get in touch with? Do you email the person, message them? How does it work from there? Just so everyone knows. Just so everyone knows how it's going to work.
So I'll be getting in contact with all the winning bidders. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be getting in contact with all the winning bidders, and all of the winning bidders just need to let us know if you want the jumper signed on the front and the back, or the front or the back on the number, and with a personalised message or not as well. So we'll get all of that information from the winning bidders, which will then be fed to you, the great Godfather, and you'll go out on the road and get the signatures on the jumpers, and then they'll be sent out in due course to the winners. And we'll also provide the photo of the person, whichever past player it may be, that signed the jumper, holding up the jumper that they've signed, just to authenticate that it happened, and it happened on that day, and that it's for real. So that's how that's all going to work. Now I'm gonna jump on here and just see.
And again, out there to everybody who is the winning bid for a jumper or jumpers, I know I keep going on like a broken record about this, but just be mindful that I will get the jumpers out to you as soon as possible. Just please be patient with the lockdown and Aussie Post backlog, but we'll do the best we can as quick as we can. Okay, and if there's any dramas or if you get any concerns or whatever, just you can contact the man on the screen there. And let us know.
Yep, and we still have the Kenny Sheldon one now has finished. We have another extended bid on the last jumper, Jeff Southby. So we're just waiting for that one to close, and then I'll rattle off the jumpers. While we're waiting for that, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to the wonderful Kate Jezelenko, who hasn't been able to come on today. Without her input, obviously without her standing in the football community because of her wonderful father Alex, one of the absolute legends of the Carlton Football Club, there's no way we would have been able to get the signatures on jumpers, the people that have committed to signing jumpers, guys like Dooley and Fev and stuff like that. There's no way we would have been able to get that without Kate, and so this is a massive effort on her part. And I've got to say, guys, it's been wonderful being part of this team with you and Kate and myself together, just doing this to support the fam. It's been one of the more sort of heartwarming undertakings I've been involved in, and I had absolutely no desire whatsoever to get involved in social media again after my last experience, and but sometimes there's a calling, and you have to answer that call. And I've enjoyed doing this, and I'll enjoy getting away from it again. But just for this purpose, it's been wonderful.
Yeah, no.
So thank you.
Thank you as well, mate. Thanks for getting this off the ground too. It was your idea as well. And I know she doesn't like accolades, but you know what, KJ, I don't care. You deserve as much appreciation as what John said. And God bless. And here's to brighter skies ahead for the club, for Buzz and his family. And again, to everyone out there, male or female, doesn't matter. Mental health is extremely important. So is get yourself checked out for any suspicious activity or feeling. It doesn't hurt to get checked out. I mean, that one visit can save your life.
Yep. Now, big shout out to Brooke and Brent, especially Brent. He's not feeling too well. He would have jumped on today, but he's not feeling too well either. So Brent Pizzusto, son of the great Buzz, bloody nearly made me cry the other week when he was on. It was just amazing, and mate, we really are thinking of all you guys and the family, and means a lot to us as well. So just to be able to provide that bit of support. So Brent, hope you're feeling well. And to Brooke, I know that Brooke, daughter of the great Buzz, Brooke Warren, she's working very hard. And I can see that because she's been non-stop with the comments. You can see she's got one up there. Love you, Kate. Thank you. Another one up there. Johnny, thanks. Thanks, Kenny. Brooke's been busy keeping an eye on things while she's at work, so good on you, mate. I hope I'm not getting you in trouble.
She's smashing. What are these messages coming in?
I'm just putting them up now. Nice comment here from Tony Amadeo. Hi, Buzz, speedy recovery. All the best to you and your family. Ciao, Tony. To Lana, she's been putting lots of comments up as well, as she always does. So I don't have time to do them all, but she's just given a shout out to everyone that's been involved with the BuzzaThon, and the extended bidding has closed. So I think without further ado, I will get on my phone and bring that up, and I'll announce the winners and the winning bids. Pretty excited about that. Congratulations to everyone who has bid successfully on your jumper and contributed to this nearly $10,000 worth of contributions to help the Buzz with his medical and financial situation while he's going through this battle with the insidious Big C. So guys, I'll hand it over to you to rattle off whatever you want to for a minute while I'm finding all this stuff on my phone, and I'll get that ready. Just rattle off, mate. Just rattle off. Like you mate, it's kind of your role, the rattling.
The rattling. Oh, okay.
You're a good rattler.
All right. So how about this weather? No. It's great that we everyone's jumped on board and bidded. Thank you very much to everybody. Again, thanks to all the legends that have supported us and committed to signing the jumper. And again, just like Don said, if you want personalised messages, very important you let him know when he gets in touch with you. Also, if you want the front and back signed, or one or the other, or both, or whatever, let us know. That's not an issue at all. Again, just be patient with the jumpers coming out to you once it's all been done and dusted. And and one more thing. I'm not going to go into the whole COVID lockdown, blah 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 business, but we're apparently in Victoria. We're coming out of lockdown on Thursday with a lot more easings happening in the next couple of weeks. So that said, keep an eye out and an ear out for the ever trying to happen Buzz roast. It will happen. Rest assured, I've still got a list of people that have paid and committed to staying on board and to attending that night. There's lots more tickets left. Yes, it has been postponed so many times I've lost count how many, but it's going to happen. So keep an eye out for that. There will be an announcement in the next few weeks as to what's happening. At this stage, it looked like March next year, just so everything's clear, done and dusted, and it's all systems go. And that's all I want to say. Right,
awesome.
Back to you, Johnny.
Awesome, and I know that that's going to be a huge success, and you've poured your heart into the organising of that, guys, and hats off to you, mate. I said it the other week, and I'll say it again, and I've said it before that, and I'll say it again and again and again. You have a massive heart. You for your family, for your Carlton family. I really appreciate you for who you are, mate, and I hope everyone else does as well. You're an absolute legend. Now, enough accolades for you, big head, because I have got a message from the great man himself. He just wanted to pass this on. He just wants to thank everyone for their support. He appreciates everyone no end. He's not feeling very well today. He's having a bad day, but I know that the good days are coming, and pretty soon it'll get to the point where every day's a better one. So we can't wait. And he's a strong man, the Buzz, and there's no doubt that that'll be around the corner for him sooner rather than later. Look, Jimmy Buckley and Kenny Hunter and a couple of others as well. I don't know quite what happened there. We know that Jono had problems with technical issues in regards to getting on. But those other guys, I'm not sure what happened, but I know that they would have passed on their love and support not only to Buzz but to all the people out there who have bid and are supporting the auction. And I know that especially in Kenny's case, he would be reiterating for all the boys out there, all the men, all the guys, all you guys, don't be too proud. Get out there, get yourself checked out. If you feel anything unusual, get it checked out. If you need to talk to anyone, talk to someone. There's lots of support out there for you guys. Don't be too proud. Now, okay, let's go through these winning bids and the names of the winners. Okay, I'll start with the first jumper is the number 4, signed by Buzz. The winning bid was $750 by Dave Stiles. So Stilesy, well done, mate. I know that you'll probably get that frame specially like everyone will with their jumpers, and that'll take pride of place. But before I repeat myself and all these jumpers, I'll just say it now. For all of the people that have won winning bids, it's not just a jumper signed by a legend. It's a jumper signed by a legend for a great cause in supporting the great Buzz. So it's got a little bit more meaning to it, these 20 jumpers. It's got a lot of meaning to it, as a matter of fact. So well done, Stilesy. $750. The Buzz jumper will be yours, and I'll be in contact soon, of course, with all the details, what you want signed on it, and payment details, more importantly, as well, so that we can get that out to you. The next jumper was the Doro jumper, John Dorotich, the number 6. That was the winning bid there was $210, and the winning bidder there is Adam Driscoll. Well done, Adam. Thank you very much for supporting the Buzz, and congratulations on having the winning bid for the Doro jumper. We shall move right along to the Mike Fitzpatrick signed jumper, the famous number 3, back-to-back premiership captain, 81-82. $300, the winning bid there, and that was by Chris Brownie, the Brown Dog, committee member of the WA Blues, as a matter of fact. So well done, Brownie, and as you know, that is an absolute bargain. So you've done very, very well there, my friend. So congratulations and well done. We move right along to the Fev jumper. We had 8 bids on that one. The winning bid was $360 by Darren Bloomfield. Congratulations, Darren. Great stuff there. That's another bargain if you ask me, the 25 signed by Fev. So well done, Darren. Thanks for supporting the Buzz and congratulations on your winning bid. Moving right along, the Fevolenko, the number 25 signed by Alex Jezelenko and Brendan Favola. Good Lord, what a piece that will be wherever that's getting hung. The winning bid was $800. We had some last minute bids for that, so that went very well, and that was by Gerald Wolf. So Gerald, he actually had a comment up there a little bit. He's done a couple of comments as well. Well, I'm going to put this one up. This is from Gerald earlier today. Legend. Well, Gerald, you're the only legend around here, mate. $800 winning bid for the Fevolenko jumper. Congratulations and thank you for supporting the Buzz. Greg Diesel Williams. This was the biggest item. This was the biggest item of the lot. $1,200 the winning bid on the Greg Diesel Williams jumper, and there were 17 bids on that one. The winning bid was to Neville Wilson. So to Neville Wilson, thank you so much. Congratulations on winning that amazing jumper well, not winning it, for having a successful bid, and we'll be in touch soon. Thanks for supporting the Buzz. That is generous beyond. So congratulations and thank you. Harmsy, Wayne Harms, $350 a winning bid there. The winning bidder was Jeff Sear. Jeff Sear, congratulations. That is a bargain as well. I hope you enjoy it. Congratulations and thank you for supporting the Buzz. The next one is Jezza. Alex Jezelenko, signed number 25. Doesn't get much better than that. $790 a winning bid there. Wow, good stuff. And that's by Corey Oakley. So congratulations, Corey. That is a one-of-a-kind, mate. The Alex Jezelenko signed 25. Just congratulations. And again, thanks for your generosity in supporting the Buzz. Fantastic. All right, we move on to Jimmy Buckley. We had 4 bids there, $235 for the great Jimmy Buckley's jumper. And that was the winning bid by David Dyke. So, David, congratulations again. And thanks for supporting the Buzz. Fantastic. Bargain. Righto, moving right along. Kenny Sheldon. That had a late bid in for that one. Someone was obviously impressed with Kenny's makeup work before he come online there today. You know, the makeup artist has done a great job getting him ready for a live crossing. And Kenny's jumper has gone for $225. The winning bidder there, Haley Mitchell. Haley, congratulations, mate. Obviously a big fan of Kenny Sheldon, so congratulations and thank you for your generosity. Thanks for supporting the Buzz. All right, Kenny Hunter, 13 bids, $660. The winning bidder there was Mr. Jonathan Mins. So Jonathan Mins, Jono, thank you very much, mate. Congratulations, another awesome piece there. I know that'll take pride of place somewhere. Thanks for supporting the Buzz, mate. Fantastic. Cuda. We had 3 bids there, $300. Absolute champion, premiership superstar, and the winning bidder there was Jason Gordon. I'm sure Jason is very, very glad and pleased with his bargain that he didn't have to go in there for a last minute bid. I thought there'd be a last minute bid for that one there, but anyway, congratulations. So Jeff Southby, 5 bids, $250 a winning bid there. The winning bidder was, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Took Hussein. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. If not, I do apologise. But congratulations, Took Hussein, for the winning bid there, taking pride of place somewhere in the men's shed or wherever. Thanks for supporting the Buzz. It's what it's all about today. So we really appreciate that, and congratulations on the winning bid. Sticks. Stephen Kernahan. The winning bid, $360 for that jumper. The winning bidder was, again, Took Hussein. Someone likes his Carlton jumpers. Hey, I really do hope I'll pronounce his name right now. I'll be feeling very, very rude if I haven't. What a fantastic effort. Congratulations, mate. Couple of great jumpers there. Now, hang on. I've just got to refresh that. Okay, here we go. The Sticks and Buzz sign number 4. That was the winning bid there, was $650 for the number 4 jumper signed by Sticks and Buzz. Fitting, very fittingly. And that was by Gerald Wolf, another one for Gerald as well. So congratulations, Gerald. That's 2 jumpers for you as well, mate, with the winning bid. So big congrats, and mate, just thanks for your support. That's amazing support. We really appreciate it, and I know the Buzz does as well. The Dominator, Wayne Johnson, winning bid there, $500, and the winning bidder was Terry Davidson. Congratulations, Terry. What a piece. Carlton and football world's greatest ever finals performer, Dusty Martin. You can hold his beer, mate. You can hold his beer, because the Dominator was the best finals performer of all time. Now, here we go. This is the one where I'm a little bit worried about Goz when he has to go and get the signature. Will he crumble at the knees with the presence of the great man? The number 11 signed Carlton jumper by the great flying doormat Brucey Dool. We had 7 bids there. The winning bid $600 to Stylesy again, Dave Styles.
Wow,
Stylesy, you're a legend, mate. You got the number 4 Buzz, and you've got the number 11 Bruce Dool. You must be absolutely thrilled. I know that the Buzz is thrilled with all the support that you've provided there. So congratulations, mate. You're a legend, and you're all heart. So thanks for that, Stylesy. The Hammer, Sammy. We had the winning bid of $250 for Sammy's jumper, and that was by Ian Gale. So congratulations, Ian, and thank you so much for your generosity and supporting the Buzz. Oh, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. 2 to go. 2 to go. None other than David the Hyphen Reece Jones. What a legend. Absolute superstar. Premiership 87. Norm Smith medal in that game as well. Ripping bloke. Absolute ripping bloke. And we had the winning bid of $300 by Hamish Clark. Hamish, again, congratulations, my friend. What a legend.
Yeah. Good on you, Hamish.
And last but not least, one of my favourite people as a result of various podcasts and stuff like that in recent times. And he's just a fantastic gentleman and a wonderful Carlton custodian, and it's always great to speak to him. And he was fantastic again today. And he's a wonderful friend to the Buzz and his family. Warren Wow Jones. His jumper, the winning bid was $210. 5 bids. The winning bid, David Williams. So congratulations. That's to Willow. Thanks everyone for your support. It's I know it means the world to the Bizzusto family, and it's been a thrill. It's been a thrill, guys, the last couple of weeks, and it's nice to do a little bit, whatever you can, to give to your friends and family in need, and Carlton his family. So Buzz, it's all for you, mate, and you bloody deserve it. And we're here for you. We're here for you. So congrats again, everyone, on your winning bids.
Amazing.
Over to you guys.
Thanks everybody out there. I noticed Johnny's lose his voice too. Might be the big night he had last night, but yeah.
Oh my God, my timing is.
Earlier on, you're the one that brought up earlier on.
It's true. It's true. I had a pre-existing appointment that I had to go to last night, and I don't know what happened. Someone might have roofied me or something. I don't know, but I didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning. I've done well.
That was actually John's parole hearing, what he's referring to. But anyway, congratulations to everybody on the winning big. Your generosity is absolutely fantastic and very well received. It's been a great last couple of weeks. It really has. The interest, the buzz, if you don't mind me using the word, Peter. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been a great ride with a great course, and hats off to you, John Allen, for you're the brainchild of this. Hey, Jesseline, I love you, girl. You're the best. And yeah, all the best to everybody out there. I will get the jerseys out to you as soon as possible. Please be patient. And I'm not going to give you a time frame, because who knows, in the state of Victoria, who knows what's going to happen. But hats off to all of you. Let John know if you want a personalised message, and if you want the front and back signed, or one or both, whichever. God bless you all, and thanks for the support, and go Blues.
Yep, and guys, I will sort that out. Not today. I'm not going to do anything today. I need to recuperate. But tomorrow I'll be getting onto those contacts, getting in contact with all the winning bidders and going through the process. So I just wanted to sign off by saying to everyone out there, please continue to support your Carlton family, not just the Buzz. Sam Doherty, Doc out there, he won't be watching this probably, but mate, you're absolute champion what you've been doing in advocating the Peter Mac Foundation, to all the Carlton family out there that have been supporting that as well. Thank you so much, it means the world. And to everyone who supported the Buzz with our movement, what we've been doing, thank you so much. It's been inspiring.
And happy birthday, Doc.
Happy birthday, Doc, today as well. 28 years old. 28 years young, I should say. So happy birthday. Good luck with everything. I hope that today's a better day than yesterday, and we hope that every other day moving forward is a better day for you as well. So to Doc, to Buzz, of course, we've got to sign off by saying, Buzz, we love you, we support you, your Carlton family, and we got your back, my friend. So
Always.
have a great day, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day as well. So well done, everyone. Thank you. Let's sign off. Go the Blues. Go the Buzz.